Hello everybody at the YouTube and the Nerd Nation. I'm the Nerd of LPs and welcome back to another episode of the Fairies OddParents Showdown. 8 years later. Why did it take me 8 years to do this? I'll explain a bit later. Also, yes, it's Blake and Nerd, but back in the days, I used to be called the Nerd of LPs before. I think it was like Hard Ghost or something. My name is so complicated that I could just stand here for minutes just talking about it, but I'm not going to. So if you were here 8 years ago when this playthrough ended, which was the last time as well, again 8 years ago, I don't know why I keep repeating things, we took care of the final boss of the game. Probably the most disappointing final boss in any game, period. It was just the Shadow. What we did was just stomp on his feet, and he went down. Kind of bizarre. So now it's about time we actually took care of the extras. Now, let me make sure that I have everything on here first. Because what I learned, because I did a previous video, okay, yeah, everything's there. What I learned was, unless you load the data from one of the previous games, which I'll show you right now, I think I'll say the last time I accessed it was 2021, unless like 2013. Yeah, so I had to load that file in order to get all the multiplayer things that we're going to go over, as well as the extras that I have unlocked, which probably isn't all that many. As you saw there, I have all the videos. And before we even get started with the multiplayer, there's one little cool feature that you can do in the screen, which I think is actually really neat. So if you press either the X or it's just the X button, which I think is the triangle button on the PS2 controller, you can change the setting from night to day, which is really cool. Also, the bathroom in Timmy's house may have a window, which means, unexpectedly, someone might see a 10-year-old take a dump. I don't want to think about it, but then what's that other room? Is it like a guest room or something? And I guess the window downstairs, one of them's the living room, the other one's like the kitchen, so like, is that, but what are the other ones? Bathroom and then guest room? I don't know. But let's first start off by doing this at night, since we haven't really seen the screen at night. Anyways, ooh, even this you can change as well. Nice. So, in the multiplayer, you have Timmy Turner, which you can always control. Cosmo and Wanda, which you could only control in the main game in the shooting parts of the Vicky level and the Dad's Dream level. Or the Crash Nebula level for the first one, not the Vicky one, and then the Dad's Dream one. And then you have AJ and Chester, whom you could never play as except in this mode in the main story. But however, you could play them in Breaking the Rules if you actually played that game. I played that game, ugh, it is freaking awful, man. Freaking awful! But here, this is the only way you can play them, and I believe in Breaking the Rules, it's been quite a while. It's the video game level where you can play as them, and it's only for like certain minigames. So here you can actually fully control them, which is nice. So for this round, I'm gonna go Timmy, and I guess we'll just let's see. Yeah, no, actually no. I want to do Cosmo and Wanda for the first one. Battle of the Couples. So, our minigame here, we have 6. Jester Minute, Fairies on Patrol, Shin Hockey, Nighttime Herding, Roller Pinball, and Monkey Potting. These 3 you have to unlock just by playing the game. Or I think there's certain levels, or there's certain collectibles you have to get. I don't know how you specifically get the minigames, but I think you just have to play the game. So let's start with the very first minigame here, Jester Minute. Just a minute, press Y to fire your suit spray at the correctly suited Jester to score points. Poor Wanda, I should have her like moving around as well. So I'm gonna be doing this with myself because I realized that like no one is actually ever going to play multiplayer if it's a licensed game. If it's Mario Party, yeah, but if it's like something like Showdown, who actually wants to play multiplayer in this game? Like, as sad as it sounds, it's pretty surreal that's like that. So I'm gonna try to control both of them here at the same time. It's very interesting. What? How did you miss? What the? Okay, there we go. Somehow the hit detection was really wonky and I got it somehow anyways. So if you're wondering how I'm doing this, kind of doing how like Sakurai does it in like Smash presentations, where he's using like both the controllers at the same time, which makes it interesting. And I gotta give Sakurai props because this is very challenging, especially for something like Showdown. You know what? I'm just gonna give you this. Oh my gosh, no way. I missed those by doing this. Constantly want to get that. There we go. And then Wanda, you can get. I guess you can get this one pretty close by. Which is probably like warm around. Wanda, you're pretty close by that, and you missed. If anyone plays like this, more props because this is really, really hard to do. Like really hard, especially like in 3D environments where you're just aiming and whatnot. It's so challenging. Oh, by the way, if you land in the hole where, if the chest pops out and it's in the hole, you will just jump off. Okay, there we go. Wow, this is. Go for the turn. Oh my gosh, kind of hard to turn around in this game like very quickly. I realized this. Oh man. Cosmo, can you tie it up? The answer is no. Oh, wait. Nope. Poor Cosmo. Yeah, this is really hard to do with two controllers. It's better with two players. Again, if you're playing this with another person, good luck convincing them to do it because yeah, unless you're playing like Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, or Mario Party, they're probably not gonna do this. And by yourself, it's interesting, since you had to use like two hands anyways. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. Okay, I thought for a second Wanda just did like the same old like shuffling dance, but I guess she can also row with that. That's kind of interesting. I did have recording this before, which I didn't know like how to do things, or like how to like have the file, or I didn't realize you had to load the file, which had all the mini games available. Because I thought it was automatic for some reason, but no, I had to like go through the game or not go through the whole game, but just like load the file that had it, and then I was able to play all of them. So that was interesting. Also, another interesting but very terrible idea. Each time you play a minigame, you exit through it, you get sent back to the title screen. That is a why moment. Like, why would you do that? Why would anyone do that? I don't understand at all. Oh, I just realized I could have did Cosmo and Wanda for whatever. Yeah, their couples moments with cards. Now, Timmy and Cosmo can just shoot things. Because Fairies on Patrol is the next one. Fly through the dream world, press A to shoot items for points. If you remember the mini games, or not the mini games, the side games that you had to do in both Dad's Dream and the Crash Nebula levels of the game, this is the same thing, except you're playing multiple players and you're going through the whole course. Cosmo should be an expert at this, but also maybe Timmy is as well. Like, we'll see. Oh, Cosmo got a point here. Timmy, you want to get that? Yeah, okay, this is really interesting to do. It kind of makes it look like she's gonna win here. It's also nice that you can't actually get damaged, so Cosmo, you're gonna fly around. You're gonna be like, ooh, pretty car, what? But I will also keep you moving as well. You don't get points for that. Yeah, again, this is really interesting, especially with like the reverse controls. It's so like weird to like control Cosmo and Timmy at the same time. I'm curious as to what happens when you get a tie. Like, I'll just let like Cosmo get some points here so you can see like what happens when you get a tie. I'm gonna avoid that because I can't really get that with two people. Again, very interesting. You have to like keep focusing like who's what. Right now, I keep thinking that like Cosmo's like blue for some reason. Like Timmy's player 1 with that. They have the same airline. And let me just put them back together. So yeah, if you're looking for an actual challenge in a licensed game, go to the multiplayer setting and just play by yourself and use 2 controllers. You're guaranteed gonna have like a freaking blast. Okay, I'm gonna let Timmy get some points here so that we can actually tie it here. So Cosmo, do you mind like taking a break here for a bit? Timmy, get that. Timmy, get that. Timmy, get more of that. There we go. Okay. So now I'm free to just control all of them and hope like, because I'm curious as to what happens when you get a tie. Probably not a whole lot of things happen if you get a tie. But I want to make sure that a tie happens. So I don't mind controlling one of them and getting one of the things, and then the other one can just get another one as well. Timmy, there we go. Okay, so both of them are at 180. I'm not even gonna touch that because I just want to see what happens when it's a tie. Do you like go into sudden death? You have to shoot more, or what happens? Oh. Well, that's very disappointing. Also, I don't know if my thing's going or not, because I'm recording with OBS, and for some reason it likes to... Oh, there we go. Oh, so I just had to minimize it. I didn't know that. I'm over here like, oh man, I can't really see what's happening. Only to find out I just needed to minimize. Okay, so it's a draw. So that's kind of disappointing. It doesn't really go into death or anything like that. You don't get like another bonus point or anything like that. But that's that. Probably one of the more tolerable ones. So you could probably convince someone that probably one of the more convincing ones. So you could probably just like. We're gonna just turn AJ. You could probably just convince someone to play Fairies on Patrol and they'd be fine. Shin Hockey! I think I also like this one as well. Earlier in another recording I said this probably is one of my favorite multiplayer ones. You'll see why in a second. So Shin Hockey, press Y to shoot the puck into your opponent's goal to score. You can also just move around and like get in that way as well. But what's the fun in just like walking around? You can just literally shoot your goal. Oh, I need a... Also, I didn't realize you also have health. Don't know why you have health in this game, but you can have health in this game. You can... Whoa! Okay, you know what? I was gonna like move around and whatnot, but screw it. We're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna shoot it. We're just gonna go straight in the middle, and we're just gonna shoot it everywhere. Uh-oh. I guess you kind of have to do that too, since otherwise... Oh, wait. Go! In the goal! Oh my gosh! Chester's just holding on by a landslide. And these day and ages, if AJ doesn't get in, then we're gonna have some complaints here. So, okay, go in that goal, go in that goal. Oh my gosh, it didn't go in the goal! Alright, it's just bouncing around. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I forget. No, it didn't work! This is, again, very... People who could play multiplayer games with, like, 2 hands and by themselves deserve a lot more credit, because holy crap. This is kind of... Oh my gosh, it didn't go in the goal? But it went in... Oh my gosh, poor AJ. Poor AJ. Let's see, can you go... Can you... Okay, you can't move around in multiple areas. Oh my gosh. AJ has not gotten in. This arrives at that... Oh no, he didn't go in the goal. Oh my gosh, I didn't even do anything. Poor AJ. Poor AJ. Oh, okay, but you... I kinda also like how they don't have like expressions or like they're just like smiling. I guess mine is Timmy who had some expressions, but that's Chinaki. I guess another fun we could do. You could just like with another person, you could just shoot each other and see who could get into the goals. That seems like it's kind of fun. But AJ needs redemption here, and I'm gonna go Timmy for this one. Next thing we're gonna do is Nighttime Herding. Nighttime Herding. Press Y to scare your knight into the correct color to score. Okay, so with 2 controllers again, it's probably not gonna be that interesting. So might as well... Actually, you know, I'm gonna let AJ get the sweep here. Might as well let AJ get the sweep here. They don't really do anything. Can you haunt them? You can. Okay. Go in there. Go in there. Go in. There we go. Okay, so you're in there. Okay, I also need... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I just realized. Okay, so... Okay, oh, so you can even, like, shorten it a bit. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, Knight, you want to go in there. Thank you. So I can scare him to death. And I think Timmy is free to, like, have his own... Actually... Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I get it. So, each one has a different color, and you need their knights to go into certain ones. I thought it was just, like... Any knight can go into any color, but let's give Timmy a nice... some points at least. Some credit points. There we go. And then you scared him, and then that's it. This is a pretty cool minigame, actually. Not gonna lie. I probably wouldn't play it as a lot. But, like, the concept of it is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool actually. And scare them. So I can also see how you can like maneuver the opponents to the wrong ones to kind of like take their points and whatnot. That's interesting. What? Wow, that doesn't count towards like... Okay, there we go. So it doesn't count for multiple then? Yeah, with like 2 people, this one is a bit more interesting, but like with yourself, this might be very boring, and I apologize for that. Let's get Timmy some... Timmy, you need to go over here. Timmy, you got ghosts. I mean, not ghosts, you got knights. Let's get you some points here so that you're on the board. You're on the board! By 30 points. Wait. I was looking at the wrong knights. Okay, oh, so I guess Shin and AJ just have the same animations. Unless you're a fairy, I think you have the same animations. We'll try that with Timmy at some point as well, but there you go, there's that one. Keep in mind, I've actually never played some of these mini games as well, let alone, I think I've unlocked them, but I just never even played them, which is interesting. So there's that one. We have 2 more to do, so Cosmo's not won one yet, so let's do Cosmo, and he can face Chester. Right. So next one is Roller Pinball. Roll your ball over the light post to score. Roll over more than 2 in a row to get a bonus. Okay, so you just push the... Oh, wow, okay. So, how does it... Oh, you're a ball. Okay. So I'm guessing... Oh, wow, this is actually kind of interesting. Especially if you're using... Uh-oh. Someone grab the light. The light! This is really interesting controls, too. Okay, at Chester, you can get that one. Again, this is very interesting. This one is actually kind of cool, not gonna lie. Rolling around your ball to, like, get to certain ones. Man, this camera angle is kind of, like, confusing, though. Come on, Chester, you can get another one. There's one right there. Chester, wait, there's one right there. Get that one. Get that one. There you go. Oh, okay. Chester, you can get this one, I guess. This is interesting. This is intense. Actually, this is kind of fun to do, with, like... more than with just by yourself. Since you're just using the control stick, you're not really using any other buttons. It does make it a bit interesting. Oh, wait, Chester, you got it? You don't got it, Chester. But you do need like a lot of speed in order to get it. Wait, who's gonna get this one? Ooh, actually, wait a minute. Who's gonna get this one? Wow, okay. This is actually literally fun. I'm actually in a tie right now with myself. I'm actually like saying that in 2021. That doesn't go over well. Probably doesn't. Okay, it's not a tie anymore. But yeah, you're kind of getting some of the details in this game here. Is that... Oh, wow. Console won that. Barely. But each level is based on level aspects. So, for example, the last one was based on Get a Clue. I don't think the first one had... No, the first one was based on the... I can't remember the name of the level, but it was like the Jester one. It's been so long since I last played this game. It's really interesting. And the last one is going to be based on the jungle one. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, The Great Escape. How do I not remember that one? And then suddenly I do. So the last one I'm going to do Timmy and I guess Wanda again. Poor Wanda. So you might have seen a thing here. Just a minute is based on the first level. Fairies on Patrol. What is this one based on? I can't remember what this one is based off. Oh wait, the Dream level. That's Dream. That's right. Then take it to Shin, Get a Clue, the Crash Nebula level, and then The Great Escape. This is the last one I'm going to be doing, and it's monkey potting. Shoot bananas using Y to lure monkeys into the holes to score. Sounds simple enough. Oh, this is like a sure one. Okay. So if you remember how to use the banana thing, you just hold the Y button down to like aim it longer. Okay, what happens? Do you like lure? Oh wait, you gotta lure the hole. Okay. Oh, monkey in the hole! Monkey in the hole! All the monkeys in the hole! I am not doing well. Oh, okay, so... You don't get more than 1 point. That's interesting. I thought for a second you could actually get more than 1 point, but I guess not. I guess you can't really do that. That's very interesting. But it's also kind of easy how like one player can just like wait. You can get him in there? Wait, really? Okay, so monkey go in the hole, and then monkey over here. Uh-oh. Monkey, okay. So you can literally shoot it in the hole and they'll just go after it. This is kind of broken. How many monkeys you can get in there? Like, I kind of feel like it's unfair. Like, so like one player, they can literally just have a monkey go in that hole. Like, if you time it well, and like so many monkeys, you have so many opportunities to get like a point, to get like scores or something. Also, I was about to say, did that just aim the wrong way? That's weird. Okay, the next one is over there, but wow, wow. That monkey decided at the last second to sacrifice itself. Okay, so we used every character. We won with all of them, including Wanda, so that was good. And yeah, multiplayer. It's probably a lot more fun with 2 people, but it's also kind of a funny challenge if you want to do it on your own in case like no one's really interested in playing multiplayer Shadow Showdown things with you, which I'm going to assume is a lot of people. So with that said, I'm gonna make it daytime here. Let's check out the extras. And one thing I want to get over with real quick is the gallery. No, not the gallery. The videos. These are all based on the Fairly OddParents show, so I can't show any of these without risking my channel either getting copyright striked or getting a copyright claim and not being able to make money off of it. However, I can show you one clip, and that is video 6. Wait, not that one.
To the 80s!
There you go, that one. So now you saw Andy just rock out and be punk Hummingbird Cosmo. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah. These are the videos you unlock as you progress through the game and you find the hidden clips. I think I showed all of them where they are in this playthrough, so technically I kind of did 100%. And I don't know if there's like any trailers that I could show as well. Is it options? I don't think it's in options. But here are the options as well. Oh my gosh, I remember people were like yelling at me in the comments, turn on these subtitles, they're good for no one. I was like, oh gosh, I guess but it wasn't there like trailers or something? Oh, you know what? I could have just also done load game data from the extras. I didn't have to play the... Wow, I am totally dumb. But yeah, there's like no trailers here though. I know in like Breaking the Rules there was also trailers, and I think in the PlayStation 2 version there was trailers, but not here. Okay, so the last thing I need to show up then is the gallery, which is just basically all of the stickers, quote unquote, but they're just really still images of all the characters to get. Obviously, I don't have all of them. I'm missing a few in some aspects, but for the most part, I got pretty much almost all of them. So I'm missing. So I was missing one from Get a Clue, which I don't know what that is. Missing one from Take It to the Chin. One in Dad's Stream, and that's about it, to be honest. So the fact that I got them pretty darn close is actually nice. Also, most of these are actually original and exclusive to the game. The only exceptions are like the characters that are in Fairly OddParents. For example, Jorgen von Strangle, now it's the official artwork for the show, as well as Dad, Vicky, etc. Actually, I think Vicky's actually different too, right? Yeah, no, Vicky's totally different, never mind. And in this, you can actually go through all these and read descriptions. Here's my absolute favorite one. I'm going to show this off first. Blob. Name, Blob. Age, Blob. Place of birth, Blob. Occupation, Blob. Commons, a blob is a blob is a blob. Poetic. Absolutely poetic, and it makes me laugh every single time. It's blob-tastic. But yeah, there really isn't a lot of information with these sort of stickers and whatnot. They just tell you, like, one interesting fact about them, and there's certain things and whatnot. Actually, I'm curious, how old is Dad? It's unknown. Of course it's unknown. But, he was a kid in the 70s, so... Let's see, Timmy was born... I'm making assumptions here. Timmy was born, I think, in the 90s, maybe? It kind of looks like it. So, like... I don't know, that's actually hard to say. But if I had to guess, it's probably... Because Timmy's 10. in the original. So 92, I'm guessing, was when he was born. No, it's gonna be 91 because didn't the show start in 2001 or 2002? Okay, I did look it up. It was 2001, so he had been born in 91, which means, if I had to guess, Timmy's mom and dad had him at the age of, let's see, he was 10 in 2001, he was born in 91. Parents are somewhere in the 70s, so I'm going to guess maybe they had him at, like, 70s, not in the 90s. They were, like, probably 10. So, I'm guessing they're probably, like, 40 years old. If I had to guess, that's probably their age, is 40. Right, now, also doesn't show the age for mom as well, right? Yeah, it doesn't say that. So I guess they're both 40. And let's read some comments. Mom has the super mom senses. She can detect behind the ear dirt from 20 paces and always knows when to interfere with fun. We would know, because everything she touches dies. If you watch a Fairy Live Parents, you probably get that reference. Rumor that she's bitten by a radioactive mom are unproved. Radioactive mom? I just now saw that. How did it take me over 8 years, maybe even more, to realize that? Alright, let's read a couple more, since that's pretty much... Actually, oh my gosh, I remember this lady so much. Name, Titania. Age, no one dare ask. Place of birth, Fairy World. Occupation, ex-Queen of Fairy World. Comments, Titania was astonished when deposed from queenhood and also wondering who would dare risk a severe dunking in custard by annoying her. Custard? I don't know, that sounds like a sweet punishment. Okay. I also want to read Oberon as well. I noticed these two are based on like Shakespeare names of like Midsummer Night's Dream, which is actually kind of an interesting trivia. He's the name of that. Oberon, Age, his own business. Fairy World, ex-king of Fairy World. Though Titania has to rule Fairy World, Oberon was secretly delighted when he was relieved of his monarchy, and now spends his time making full-scale matchstick models of his own feet? I'm sorry, what? Tell me, this man retired, and the first thing he thought of was, hey, let me just, like, take a look at my own feet, take my socks off, and just use matchsticks. I'm done. This man is more disgusting than I thought. Okay. Let's move like a couple over here. Unknown age. This isn't happening anything. Alter Ego, Mind Manor Reporter. Charles Hampton Indigo, the Crimson Shin discovered he had been granted Shin-tastic superpowers. Can still try this at home. I also love the commentary. Kind of reminds me of like the trophy descriptions from Smash Brothers. Kind of how they kind of have fun with it too. Like, not to the extent that Smash does, but it's still pretty cool. There's this thing. Actually, let's see what this is all about. K165-B, possibly. Age doesn't really exist. Place of birth, Timmy's dad with weird dream. Occupation, all-around handy bomb. It's every red-blooded man's dream to build his very own giant robot, and Timmy's dad is no different. For those interested, it's a very giant robot's dream to step on Tokyo. Wow, very precise. Is that a reference to like Godzilla or something? I don't think there's a reference to Godzilla, but like that could be a reference to like some Tokyo robot shows and whatnot. What is cow? I forget what the cow one is. Name cow. Age. It's impolite to ask a cow's age. Place of birth, Fairy Dairy. Occupation, cow. Comments. Cow interests include eating grass, chewing cud, mooing, and meteorology. They're smarter than people think they are, which isn't saying much. But meteorology, holy cow. Also, you realize this is just the same thing except they're recolored, both eyes and clothes. Let's read the Jester one real quick. Age unknown, place of birth, Fairy World, occupation, formerly a jester, now unemployed. Nice detail. Comments. Quentin once dreamed that he was eating his pillow, but he woke up and he was distressed to find this giant marshmallow was gone. Oh my gosh, wait! Is that a reference to that one SpongeBob poem in that dream episode? It was like, there once was a man from Peru who dreamed he was eating his shoe. when he woke up in Fred in the middle of the night, he found out that his dream had come true. Is that a reference to that? Holy crap, that is amazing. I can't believe I actually remember the whole thing. And then I guess the last one we'll do is Jorg von Strangle. Ancient known fairy world. Occupation, the most feared fairy instructor in the universe. Comments. All lazy fairies know the penalty for slacking during drill. Jorg von Strangle live up to his name, and all fairies hate to be Jorgened. Oh my gosh, is that like the equivalent of like the fairy equivalent of rickrolling? Alright, that one was very interesting. I wish I had claps, unfortunately I don't. What is this one? Is this Hippo? Oh, I never knew this one. No water had hippo features. It's called Watery Hippo Creature. Place of birth, parts unknown, occupation, hench thing, and evildoer. Comments. Interesting hippo fact. The pupils of a hippo's eyes are shaped like an upside down T to allow them to see above and below the water simulation. No kidding! Wow, who would have known? That is actually real animal facts. And that's weird. Actually, I want to do Vicky's real quick. Name Vicky. Age 16, even though it says unknown. It's 16. It's confirmed. Place of birth Dimsdale. Occupation: the evilest person in the entire universe. And babysitter. Comments: as Timmy's babysitter, Vicky already has too much power over him. So he can't afford to let her zap the earth with a diabolical babysitter ray. Luckily, Space Queen or not, she's still thick as a brick. Don't know if that's actually supposed to be a good comment or not. And also do Mark Chang. Sup, dudes? Can't even do this. That's lame. Name Mark, age unknown, place of birth Yucatania, occupation Prince, or his birthplace should also say Europe. Comments: Mark worships anything foul and evil, so is completely in love with Vicky. For her part, she's failed to notice that the Europeans on TV don't have tentacles. I love how they make a reference to that. I love the reference to other things, I love the reference to the shows. Oh man, just reading all this is actually really cool. Oh, this one, I think I like this one too, I remember this one. Name Timmy Crash. Age 10, 32. Place of birth outer reaches of infinite space, and not school. Occupation, kid, space hero. Comments: this isn't Timmy in a cheat spacesuit. No way! It's Crash Nebula, hero of the space phase, traveler of intergalactic evil and terror of all that's tentacled. Honestly, it is. Honestly, these descriptions are so fun. I wish I could just read all of them, but like, we'd be here for hours if I were to do that. But here are the credits, in case you wanted to see all the credits here, which I think play in the regular game anyways, so it just has that. You can also push A button to unload the credits as well. Yeah, I guess that's weird. There's like only 2 in the PlayStation version. That's so weird. But with that is now officially the Fairly OddParents Showdown fully wrapped up, including the bonus episode. Final thoughts on the project 8 years later. It's interesting how my commentary over the years has changed. I feel like this is the only series, like Let's Play wise, on my channel that's actually done anything like that. Because at the start, I was like, oh, let me add gangster terms, because that's cool, yo! And then in 2013, I'm like, screw like gangster terms, anti-gangster, screw those things. And then here I am now, it's like, that doesn't even bother me, but I'm just like an overall goofball, matured a bit more. So, kind of interesting. But, there are some episodes that I don't remember I continue like watching or whatnot. It's not cringy or any way or form. The first episode for sure I think is like the cringiest one, and that has over 100,000 views. I think like 160,000 at this point. That's kind of weird. So it's nice to finally go back and do all these bonus things and get it done. So there's that. But overall, I'd say it's probably not. I wouldn't say it's. I don't know. Would I say it's like one of my best ones? I don't know, but it's definitely a fun one to do nonetheless. So I'm glad I decided to go back finally after all these years and complete Showdown with the bonus episode. Thank you guys for watching. I apologize if you've seen this and you're like, wait a minute, what's going on? What is this guy talking about? But check the top right corner for for the full playlist. And I think the previous episode as well, so I'll be interested to see what people think of this popping up in their feedback after like so many years. A little bit of nostalgia. Who knows? Anyways, thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. So until we meet again, do remember to take care. There you go, my actual outro.